HAWICK are guaranteed to finish on top of the table at the end of the 18 league games in the Premiership for the second time in 2 years after beating HERIOT'S Blues at Golden Acre. They won 19-17, scoring 3 tries from Fraser Rennick, Callum Rennick and Morgan Tate, while HERIOT'S try scorers were Rory Jackson, Cammy Meagher and Malaki Keogh. But because of the rules of this competition, winning the league actually means nothing, and despite only losing once this season, they'll have to play 2 knockout matches to determine who will be crowned Scottish champions. Every team in the Premiership knows this, of course, and it has been the norm for a few years. But its critics say a league should be a league, like it is in the 4 national divisions, and this only serves to devalue the league and destroy its credibility. It is bizarre, but it is what it is, and at least HAWICK will get a home tie and will play the team who finishes 4th in the league. Head coach of HAWICK, Matty Douglas.
We went through the season, finished top, and then you have to get back on the horse and you have to go again in pressured games. So, look, I think it keeps supporters entertained. You know, I can only comment on what we saw at Mansfield semi-final and final last year. You know, the numbers that we got through the gates, that's a really good bit about it. That's it, you finish top of the table or top 4, you then have to go on and win the playoffs. So that's what we know and that's what we prepare for.
So you have to play the rules, and that's good news for Kelso, who could well be that team who finishes in 4th spot after their win against Curry. They came from 17-0 down to win 25-20. They now have a chance of becoming Scottish champions, even though they're currently 25 points behind HAWICK in the table. Also in the Premiership, there was a win on the road for Selkirk, but Jed Forest are still without a win after their big loss at Mar. In National 1, Gala beat Glasgow Accies 42-39 in a ding-dong battle at Netherdale, while Melrose slumped to a shock defeat at home to bottom club Dundee 38-26. Finally, in the National 2 derby, Peebles destroyed Berwick 54-13 and stay top of the table with a fine display, scoring some excellent tries at the Gites to keep 1 point ahead of Falkirk. But this try from Berwick's Aidan Rosie was their high spot of the day. Fortunately for them, their relegation rivals Aberdeen Grammar also lost, so there's no change at the bottom of the table. Stuart Cameron, ITV News.